My dad's name is Arnell, and I'm his youngest child, Janelle. I'm the only girl out of his 4 children. I have 3 older brothers, Jeremy, Jordan, and Jonathan. My parents divorced when I was 2 years old. My dad and I aren't very close with each other, and there's no way for me to contact him or to even keep in touch. I miss him very much, and there isn't a day that goes by where I don't think about him. Every day of the week, I wonder where he is and what he's doing. Does he ever think about his kids? I bet not. The last time I seen my dad was about a year ago, Christmas 2007. When my brothers and I saw him, he didn't even know how old we all were. It makes me think like, wow, is that how long we haven't seen him for him to not know how old his own kids were? I wonder if he even remembers our birthdays. Before his visit, Christmas 2007, my dad came for a visit about 5 years before. When he came to visit, I was living in El Sobrani with my 3 brothers and my mom, Helen. My dad was only supposed to stay for maybe a day or 2, but then ended up staying for over 2 months. There were arguments and fights here and there, and I felt he got a little too comfortable. It got a bit irritating at first, but then I learned to appreciate the time I got to spend with him. There was finally a day where it was just my dad and I getting along. I wanted to walk to the store, and then my dad offered to walk with me. As we walked down a pathway behind houses, I remember laughing and joking around with him. When we arrived at the store, I picked up what I wanted. My dad offered to pay, and I let him. I'll remember this day forever. Even though nothing really happened, I'll still cherish this day very much. When he stayed at the house, he cooked these big pan-sized hash browns when I got home from school. I ate them while I was in the middle of doing my homework. They were so good, but now I don't really remember how they tasted because it's been so long. Hopefully, one of these days I get to taste them again. I have no doubt that my dad and I will see each other soon. Even if he hasn't been around these past 9 or more years, I still care for him very much. I'm thinking my life would be different if he was still around or if my parents were still together. I still hold hope that I will see him again one day, that I could tell him how much I love him and that despite what has occurred, I hold no anger towards him, and even though he hasn't been around, I miss him, and that no matter what, I'll always love him. He's my world, my strength, but most importantly, he will remain my father.